A Finnceline story. Silver rays of moonlight invaded the treehouse. After an adventure-filled day, Finn, alone at the home, prepared himself for bed. As he changed into his pajamas, he calls to his mind the face of the beautiful damsel, Finnceline. Dark eyes, elegantly formed hands, that breathtaking figure, and her hair. Oh, how could he ever forget that wonderfully long black hair? Smooth as silk. Who would think such beauty was formed by a cold, heartless demon instead of Glob? Such a rose could never have grown among thorns. Yet among all the fair maidens of Oo, this one has seduced a hero with only her grace. She satisfied Finn's crave for love. She was his queen. How he dreamt of worshipping her, to bow at her feet, to serve at her every command. As he entered the room, his mind, lost in his labyrinth of thoughts, paid no attention to who was on his bed waiting for him. Only when he drew nearer to his bed did he realize that it was the female being who dominated his thoughts. When utter shock pulsed through his veins, his heart almost skipped a beat. Finnceline wore almost no clothes at all, barely hiding her astounding natural beauty. Her long, delicately formed legs were exposed, along with a small piece of her breast. Finn could feel his blood becoming heated, rushing in his face as he blushed at the sight before his eyes. Finnceline giggled when she noticed his cheeks turning red. Was he dreaming? Could his eyes be deceiving him, and what he saw was nothing more than an invention in his head? She motioned for him to sit near her. As she did, he felt her cold hands caress his chest, followed by that heavenly sensation of her lips as she passionately kissed him. No words could ever describe the feelings that overpowered him. Those sweeter than those of the princess of the Candy Kingdom won over his mind. Finn, now completely hypnotized by her charms, had shed his shyness and wore a completely different personality. His hand touched her breasts, gently moving down her body until they reached her legs. Finnceline offered no resistance to Finn. On the contrary, she enjoyed it. They stayed in this position for an hour, both of them relishing every moment with their long kiss. Finn wanted nothing more than to stay like this, never leaving Finnceline. Sadly, exhaustion and fatigue made this impossible for him. He reluctantly pulled himself away from her. They stared into each other's eyes with a dazed. At last, he asked her in a whisper, "Tomorrow night?" No more words were needed. "Yes," was the reply from her lips. When she left, Finn finally closed his eyes and rested his head on the pillow, not without a smile.